Me and Larry were talking about what a fucking magical night it was last night. When you look up and all of a sudden the clouds moved in and the wind kicked up a little bit and there was wisps of clouds all of a sudden and
Supermoon.
I had the weirdest conversations with people while I was here, just random people I didn't know. Did you have any weird conversations while you were here with random people you didn't know?
Yes.
I know you did.
Yep. Couple 2-3.
Yeah.
Big ones.
Yeah. And did you exchange information with the people, or did you become friends on Facebook afterwards?
I mean,
or was it like,
does
dude,
that
thank
matter?
you? Bye. No, it only matters to...
Are you taking records for the fucking government? It's a
I
statistical
love how paranoid
testing
you are.
of
It's amazing.
like fucking Desert Daze. Like how many people are exchanging it? Because when my phone stopped working last night, I was like, oh, this isn't good for Desert Daze.
Right,
what do
right.
I do to help Desert Daze? Like, fuck, I gotta go find a place for my phone to work. Because it's not helping them for like, you know.
Yeah, it was more of a philosophical thing. You can connect with people without having to carry it on any pass before having to carry it past the initial connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we just had this moment. There's this girl, she's my soulmate, but I'm married. You know what I mean? We talked last night.
Same.
The conversation ended at antibiotic-resistant bacteria, and I knew I was in love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that.
Yeah.
And I'll never see her again. And it's beautiful. You know?
I feel like for sure this might be the greatest festival. Like I don't know exactly why. Like we keep on trying to quantify like what this is more than this and this other thing, but I've actually been on these grounds before, way before this, and I was like, someone needs to like do something here because there's all these vortex and there's all these bats down at the other end, and like bats don't do what you think they do. Like for real, they like they have patterns and like they do crazy shit and they love each other.
They have sonar.
And they love each other.
Yeah.
And like I know about that shit. Love, and they have a pool here. So it's like I've been here before and like it's just amazing. Like it's I can't imagine really staying 3 days anywhere else. Like it's kind of like
it was
Disneyland.
effortless.
It's
It
like,
was effortless.
There
wasn't.
I don't like to bring up the D word. It's kind of like Disneyland, like where it's like there's this like cool town over here. Like yeah, I'll go there. Like I haven't even been to this stage until today. But it's just like, whoa, whole new land. Like, oh man, the bar's right there, cool.
So you're saying Phil Perrone is like Walt Disney when he built like a little roller coaster in an Orange Grove?
Yes.
And eventually he'll be
Phil
part...
Perrone, Phil Disney.
And eventually he'll be a puppet master that helps fund the Third Reich.
That's why I knew not to say the D word around you. I knew I'd get somewhere stupid, but...
You did that? You actually tempered yourself because you knew I'd say something about corporatism?
Yes.
No way! Dude, that's so rad.
I'm thinking, dude? Yeah, I didn't want to bring it up, but like, in all fairness, like if you were a business, which I'm not, but if you were, and you were to like kind of think like what makes people happy for extended periods of time, like they figured it out, and like we found new things every day that are so exciting here, and I don't know why. Like you can't, and we don't do drugs. Like it's like it's a purely natural thing, and everyone we've met, we've been like, man, like I'll see you later, and it's like seriously, this dude is our new best friend. Danton, what's up?
Come on in, man.
Yeah, come here.
Come in.
He works here. Like he's one of the dudes, like doing the shit, and all the people.
He works here.
Yeah, we met him. He was at the band that's from Florida. We met them. Where's the first time we met you guys?
New York.
New York. We played with them, and then we played with them in fucking
Nashville.
Nashville.
At Dark Matter.
Nashville. Come here, Cherry. Yeah, we played with them in New York and Nashville, and they came to a few shows in between because one of your shows got canceled.
Yep,
but
so saw you in Philly.
It's like everyone that works here, including like there's so many musicians.
I don't. I just manage
sorry.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Which band?
He manages Veiny Hands.
Cool.
And he makes his own music.
Yeah. Everyone's an artist here. That's what I love about it.
And this experience has made him want to move to California, which is like, maybe they're doing too good of a job.
Like Jim Morrison said, they're trying to change the world out there in California, man. But anyway, I digress.
The ceremony, it's begun.
Yeah, it's begun. It's been in motion.
Weird? The words that are, is everybody in? The ceremony has begun. I always thought it was, this ceremony's about to begin. It's not.
I love you just had to have the perfect diction for the quote. Yeah. It's good.
Attention to detail. It's
good.
As I call it.
So this is where you guys are ending your tour, right? You guys are coming off the tour. How long was it?
17 years.
Yeah, it was like 6 it was about 6 weeks, I guess.
That's
Yeah, there was like an extra week beforehand.
Yeah, it's a weird week.
And you're ending it here.
It's the perfect finale to the tour.
I kind of have a feeling when we wake up tomorrow, it's going to be day one. Like, I just, like, almost 30% chance this shit ain't gonna, it's just gonna, like, this was all a dream.
Right.
I have a twin. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the house burned down 20 years ago.
Dreams,
like, none of
dreams,
this exists. Like,
dreams.
you know?
Right.
But your dream burned down 20 years ago. And it's like, oh my God. And, like, would I do anything different? Yes.
That's always my answer when people
Yes.
like, I've said this before, I was
Couple
turned
country things.
like 35, but when people go, man, I wouldn't change a thing because it brought me to who I am today. Now I know exactly who I am today, and I'm like, I would change a couple things, you know?
No, dude, but that's about Desert Daze. It's really, at Desert Daze, you can be who
You accept
are.
it. You accept it. You know?
And
Anyway.
even if you fucked up 3 years ago, you'll probably still be here. So you don't have to worry about that bullshit. Like,
Mine's
I
more
wouldn't
like
change
15
anything.
years. Mine's
Fuck
like
that.
I've
You would change fucking things, and so would I. We'd still be here talking about things we change.
So were people singing Glow in the Dark? Like, did they know the words everywhere you went?
It was weird. Yeah, people did.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, all...
So you've connected with people. What do you want to tell them now?
No, that's not true. No, I think everyone that we've talked to knows what we're trying to do, whether or not they're into it.
Yeah.
It's their fucking problem. We've gone around the country with Satan for
The dancing
40
Satan?
days.
Yeah.
He doesn't dance.
I like the imprint of Satan that you put
Yeah.
behind the kid.
Yeah, that's
like-
Waffles.
Oh,
That's like
dude,
the-
Waffles is the
So
man.
only 1 out of 80 bands asked us to take it down. like,
Yeah.
before
Who was
they
it?
played.
Who was it?
I don't
Who-
even.
I
Yeah.
don't even remember.
Yeah, we
But
don't
you
remember.
would like definitely be surprised if you knew. Like
They're-
you wouldn't
they're
have
Christian?
ever heard of
They're
them. But
Christian?
if when you heard of them,
So
you
what
like
sort of band?
Someone was Christian.
Julia'd it. You'd be like,
Yeah.
you would just be like, man, like for real.
Are they a rock and roll, like older
Yes.
school band, or
No.
okay?
They're younger.
But are they the psych rock? I'm like deducing what is the
We don't
Yeah,
play with
yeah.
psych rock bands. They give us girls or like hard rock.
girls,
like,
girls.
Or like punk.
Girls.
Like we don't. It's not girls though. No, wait. Girls would never. They know better.
Okay.
Girls fucking know
It's just
better.
guys are big dumb animals. That's it. That's all it's. I feel this way about something.
No,
argument.
everybody's the same. But
You're right. You're
It's
absolutely
just
right.
easy. Like it's cool.
Come on
to
in
be
here.
kind
So
of-
I like that you're on your phone in the background.
I
while
was
we were
making
doing this.
videos.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I made
Oh,
a video.
You were hustling while we were doing that.
Yeah, I wasn't just
She's a
fluffing
hustler.
off.
That's why it's not a business.
You do
It's
merch,
a
right?
hustle.
Mhm.
Okay. What was your name again?
Charisse.
Charisse. That's right. That's right.
And,
Anyone with a
everything's
pentagram on their
singing
forehead is okay with me.
Sharice.
I never fuck up.
Okay,
You'll learn that about me.
So I'm reading this book. I'm not going to go into much detail, but basically I'm reading a book about like all sorts of paranormal and like ultra terrestrial, super terrestrial, everything kind of thing.
Unexplained.
And it basically talks about this one place in New Jersey, which it didn't matter. Like we're just going all over this country.
Right.
But it said like this place is like one of the biggest places in 1967 to 71.
For visitings?
Yeah, and they happen more on Wednesdays. They found out that like UFOs happen more on Wednesdays because of this one situation. This place called Cherry Hill. There's Cherry. Basically, we stayed in New Jersey. We played in Philadelphia the night before. We were in Philadelphia, 10 minutes from Philadelphia in New Jersey. We were going to D.C. to play in Washington,
Right.
D.C. Mr. Ian Svenonius from Chain the Gang was our DJ in D.C. We leave Philadelphia. We drive for an hour and a half. All of a sudden, after an hour and a half, we arrive in Philadelphia.
At the same fucking spot that we just left.
It's true.
It was the Mothman.
It's true.
It
It's
was
the Mothman.
Went through
fucking
some sort of
nuts.
portal or.
And no one remembers anything. Like everyone
did tell
kinda,
me this
like,
when they got
came
to
to
Nashville.
I have
consciousness
every.
They were
I
all
have like
freaked.
later,
recorded.
like, where are we?
I
We're at
recorded
the same
everyone
fucking
separately,
place.
like that night, just to be like, okay, is this real? And like, I wasn't the one. I was the one like that doesn't. I don't drive, so I don't care what's going on. But all of a sudden, I was like, that's the Ben Franklin Bridge.
Yeah.
Like, we're going into Philadelphia, and I was like, Pickle, what's the phone say? And it said 3 hours later, even though it was supposed to say an hour and a half later.
Yeah.
So we're going from Philadelphia to DC.
Who was driving?
Larry, Pickle
Everything
does.
was-
You're a sensible gentleman
Everything
too.
was
Like
right.
He always
like me,
drives.
yeah.
That's why we don't believe in
Driving.
feminism, so we can have him do all the worst things.
okay.
Why
so you
wouldn't
Ben
we
Franklin
just,
Bridge.
like, why not? Yeah. So we're just, like, going over the shit. I was like, Pickle, what the fuck, dude? Like, you guys fuck up. We were on the fucking 95 South
Right.
for an hour and a half, leaving Philadelphia. We ended up going into Philadelphia an hour and a half later,
Yeah.
dude. It's so weird. Like, and even Pickle, like
She's
Mac
the
pushing
skeptic.
that
She's
shit.
the skeptic.
For
Yeah.
real,
Right,
yeah,
right,
she
right.
thinks it's funny that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we'll be like, oh my keyboard broke, but I bet it'll be fine tomorrow, and it is, and she's like, Yeah.
No. Yeah.
She's like,
She
you
does
did
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
But so for real, like
Right.
for real, like other things have happened, but I think in any situation I've been in, that's the most significant. Like, because no one else has ever experienced that. Like we go around the country trying to like gather information and connect dots between different paranormal situations, and I've never heard anybody say they left somewhere at one time and arrived there an hour and a half later.
I've never heard that either.
Yeah.
Except maybe an episode of The Twilight Zone or something like that, you know?
Maybe.
It's the Mothman.
Yeah, I think there's a
It's the
song or
Mothman.
record
It's the
called
Mothman.
It is the Mothman.
Without Traveling.
We're in Cherryville.
Well, these are the kinds of things that happen to you before you get contacted. Is you start to experience weird phenomena, and you can't. It doesn't make sense, and it just kind of jars you. So then when the phenomenon comes, like you're kind of just like, oh, that kind of makes sense, and then the rest of your life is fucked. You're already dead. Like we're dead.
I love, like, I'm such an optimistic person, but when a conversation ends or a point ends with we're all gonna die, I'm a fucking fan.
No,
For
we
some
are.
reason, I can't explain it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
That's why
explain
we
it.
need to get death.
The last song of the song Bonnie's singing Rocket USA for the tribute.
Yeah. I crash. Gonna crash.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
We're gonna crash.
Gonna die.
Did you choose that? Or you saw it on the list and you went,
There was no list, dude.
oh yeah, just
You
a...
think
It
there's
shows
a fucking
You guys were
list?
just
You wanna
smoking weed?
fucking talk
Or you weren't
fucking
smoking
list?
Yeah, it's about
I'll smoke some
traveling
fucking
and,
weed. What?
and then the end.
I just don't have any. Shit.
Hold on.
No.
Everyone meets death.
No.
No? Okay.
I'm
I
so
need to go
nice
see
meet
Mets.
you,
I need
Mr.
to go see
Baraz.
Mets, dude.